When it comes to weddings, everyone wants the perfect day. But unless you have unlimited funds, it's I do, but at what cost?
This is your dress.
$2,200 was not in my budget.
Okay, well,
It wasn't in my budget.
I'm not using a ring from your first marriage.
It's perfectly
gold is
good.
gold, but karma is karma.
You'd have to transform this whole place.
yeah, it's going to cost a fortune.
Exactly.
It's going to cost more than a tent.
Nobody knows where Rachel's ring is.
The guys don't know where the wedding band is?
No.
Weddings are a bride getting all she desires. Weddings are a ring secured with pliers. Weddings aren't paid for until your credit card expires. Meet newlyweds Rachel and Jason. Making their wedding day perfect meant bringing a little of the city out to the country. Let's see if putting it all together takes every cent they've got.
My name is Rachel. I'm a 37-year-old fashion stylist. I met Jason, a gas marketer, 3 years ago. We both felt a connection the night we met. The energy was unmistakable. This is the story of how I managed to design my chic wedding my way. Our wedding day was incredible. It was fantastic. It was
Perfect.
Their wedding may have been picture perfect, but the journey there was a challenge. Let's follow this budget-conscious bride as she pulls the reins on her free-spending groom.
My expectations of a wedding planner was that she would be able to keep us organized and keep me grounded.
Wedding planner Angelique Sobshak has 13 years' experience planning elaborate events. But what happens when she's asked to bring her big city chic to a one-horse town?
As a wedding planner, my job is to take the vision of both the bride and groom, and in this case, the city and the country, bring them together and make it a beautiful wedding for both. I would love for you guys to show me what you see for your wedding day. Yeah, paint a picture.
Pretty. It's gonna be so pretty. I want it to have a slightly vintage feel. I don't want it to look like a traditional wedding setup.
Okay.
It's gonna take place in a big white tent, and so I've got a great big canvas that I can decorate with.
So it's
anything.
white and blank.
Exactly.
Great. Now you're telling me it's in a tent, but where is the tent?
My dad's farm. It's perfect.
Oh, it's a farm.
Yeah.
Like animals, like cows?
No, it's a berry farm.
Thank God.
No,
There are no
it's all
livestock.
good smells. Strawberries.
Oh, okay. All right, that's
stuff
good.
like that.
So this farm, how far away is it? Is it in the city? Is it outskirts?
Couple hours away.
So a couple of hours. Let's talk about the logistics of everything, though. Are we doing the ceremony there?
Everything.
Oh, everything. Okay.
Everything.
How many guests are you looking at?
About 150 to 175.
So with the tent, though, are we doing any sort of decor in there?
I'm super, super excited about the decor because,
Okay.
of course, that's what I love to do. It's what I do for a living.
Okay.
I'm trying to do everything on a shoestring because
Okay.
I don't believe you have to spend a lot of money for stuff to look really good.
Okay.
So centerpieces, I bought the vases ages
Yeah.
ago. Beautiful, tall vases. I'm gonna get twigs wrapped around the inside, dendrobium orchids wrapped around those,
Yes.
and put a floating candle on top.
Are we doing any other swagging or fabrics in there? Any linens? No?
No swagging.
No
No
swagging.
swagging, no tulle, and minimal
No
amount
twinkle
of
lights.
minimal amount of twinkle lights. And then just plain white linens to the floor. No skirting, no frills, no fusses, no. Just very
Simple.
clean and
Sleek.
simple.
Going back to the dendrobium orchids, is this the flower you're going to be carrying for your bouquet and the girls?
I'm not carrying any flowers.
She doesn't want a bouquet. She
I
doesn't
don't
want
a
a.
bouquet.
Okay, but you're having flowers, but you don't want a bouquet?
Don't want a bouquet.
Oh boy, you have just thrown tradition out the window.
I'm really meticulous about detail. I'm obsessive. I can be obsessive, it's true.
What about the dress? Do we have a dress?
I don't have the dress.
She's got plans.
I have
Wants it-
plans for the dress. We've done some sketches. We've figured
Okay.
out the basic sort of shape that we want to create.
Okay.
But we've still got a little work to do.
I was gonna say, having something made and custom like that is gonna take a bit of time, so you need to get on that.
I know. Do you have a needle and thread in your kit?
I do.
And maybe a soldering iron? Because we might be needing those for the dress and the ring.
The ring, tell me about the ring. Why? What ring do we have?
Look at that finger.
What is wrong with it? It's mutated.
Yeah.
It is
A
completely.
good friend of mine broke it a couple years ago.
A
And,
good friend.
Can I see this again? How?
Look at that. Out of one finger to break, it's my knuckle on my wedding ring.
What are we gonna do? Do you have a wedding ring?
No, I already got a ring because the girls they couldn't decide what to do. So I said, tell you what, get it to fit this finger.
Okay.
So we got the ring, so it's fitting on this finger.
Right.
So what I'm gonna do is try to find a jeweler to split it.
Okay.
Take something, bend it open, clamp it on.
And then it's on permanently forever, ever, which it should be.
Yeah.
All right, so the ring issue, you and I are gonna talk.
Yeah.
So what are we doing then for food for the reception?
He wants a barbecue.
Steak, beer.
Barbecue.
A barbecue. I am not sold on the barbecue at all. My vision of a country barbecue is like a pig on a spit and guys
That
flipping
would be
burgers.
good, but don't worry, we're not gonna have a pig on a spit because I know it wouldn't look nice. Just like boxes and boxes of steaks.
We can talk about
For the
it.
guys.
We can talk about it after.
The farm wedding is pretty much like me and Rachel in a nutshell. I'm a country boy, she's a city girl. So we're gonna have the wedding at the farm, but there's gonna be a city feel to the event.
So I got the vision of your wedding, I think so. You want a tented wedding outdoors on the family farm with lots of chic elements. However, we've got food, barbecue, non-traditional ceremony, guest lists. So, with everything you want, let me see the budget I'm working with. Thank you.
Remember, it's I do, but at what cost?
So are we gonna be able to grow our own food at this farm?
He's gonna hunt for it, I'll pick it.
There you go.
On our wedding day, when I saw my hubby-to-be actually at that time, and I said, oh my God, I'm really in love and I'm getting this guy for me forever.
When planning a wedding, sometimes the look is more important than the taste.
I am not sold on the barbecue at all.
Don't worry, we're not gonna have a pig on a spit because I know it wouldn't look nice.
And later in the show, we'll let you know if the pig got cooked or the budget just got fried.
We thought of a lot of different spots where to have a different venue, and what I visioned for the wedding venue was Dad's farm, lots of friends and family, beer.
So what is this? This is you're obviously still your property, right?
This is the venue.
There's a big white tent going in this big old green field.
Okay, but I need to know, like, how big of a tent? What's it gonna be for? Are we gonna have it, like, this way, this way?
This is everything. This is ceremonies, reception, everything happens here. So we got 160 people to accommodate.
So you need a big tent.
We need
Yep.
a big tent.
Why don't we measure this out and find out what we have, and
Yeah.
then we can figure out what'll fit in it and go from there.
Let's see how far it takes to the farthest point that you can take it, like the tent.
Let's start at the shortest point.
No, no, no. Well, what's
Start
the
at
max?
the cheapest point. Oh.
Every step I take's $10.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd suggest you take bigger steps, Jason.
60 feet there, keep going.
That's your 80 feet. I'll bring you down a barrier down to.
How did we come up with 80 feet?
That's the
'Cause
maximum
that's the
distance
max-
you have right now,
Because
Okay,
remember,
yeah,
there's
okay.
those piles, right?
Okay.
See how far we go this way.
and that's 60 feet there.
No,
Okay.
no, you can't do 60 feet.
Why can't I do 60 feet?
Because they don't come in 60 feet.
What do they come in?
40 or 30.
All right, reel me back in.
Right now, this is 40.
That's 40.
So this is the max you can do.
Okay.
And that is the 40 by 80 at $3,000.
I think this bride is allergic to spending.
Not including the delivery and the washrooms and the tables and the linens. Oh my God. Wait, I'm looking for my money tree.
I think it was cut down to make room for your wedding.
So we can go shorter than 80 feet.
You can go down to a 40 by 60, bringing it down a little bit, and that'll only cost you $2,200.
Sold.
Sold to the lowest bidder. But let's see if there will be any bids on the dance hall.
I don't know if you're gonna like this or not, but we'll see what we can do.
It's a barn.
It's like a barn at the garage.
It's dirty.
Berry shop.
Dodgy.
You'd have to transform this whole place. Like, you'd have to cover the walls. You've got the covering back here. You've got to do something about the ceiling. Just the fabric or whatever you do, the manpower to put this all together.
Yeah, it's going to cost a fortune.
Exactly.
It's going to cost more than a tent just to decorate.
I can take care of putting a fake wall up on the back to cover my tools. You have a cooler for your refreshments are right here. And I got a pressure washer to clean the floor. Might cost a couple $100 to put a wall up, but it's sure not going to cost $800 or $1,000 like you're
We
going to
have
put
the
on a tent.
manpower to do it.
I need to bring you guys to reality. It still takes time to put this all together to make it look like a wedding space.
But you know what? Here's the here's
Yeah.
the thing. This is what I do for a living. I do make things look pretty on sometimes really tight budgets under ridiculous deadlines. I can probably do it.
Yeah, but you're getting married.
And you have a job to do. And
That's
I know,
right.
But if I can come up with the grand concept and delegate the actual work to do it.
We can get it done. We can get it done. We have time to do it. We can get it done.
We have the time, we have the manpower.
All right, you've sold me. I'm on it. You put the vision together, send me the specs, and we'll get to work.
And we'll build it.
And you'll build it. And clean it.
And they will come.
I had some girlfriends over for some cocktails, and while they were there, my assistant Benji had to drop off some product for a shoot that I was styling the next day, and then it turned into a bit of a circus.
Those are wedding dresses.
What happens? All girls wear white dresses, they start going, oh!
I think we should try these on and have a little show. You have your model.
Listen, you know what? These, I can't just let you guys try this stuff on.
Why not?
What if we'll call Eunice?
If any makeup or anything gets on them, for sure.
Benji, you've got it covered.
Okay, fine.
You guys?
Okay, we'll call, we'll find out.
I don't think this bride wants to be paying for damaged wedding dresses.
Hello, I'm Sobshak.
Hi, Eunice. It's Benjamin Rain calling. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty well, thanks. I've just showed up at Rachel's with all the product for tomorrow. And believe it or not, she's very close to getting married herself and is sans inspiration for a dress. So we're hoping to sort of try some on and...
Sure. Yeah, anything for Rachel. Go have fun.
Thank
you so much.
With permission granted, it was time for the fashion show to begin.
I can't believe it. That's beautiful.
Only for Rachel. Look at
Look at you two.
You guys look amazing.
Oh my God.
This is me and my other person.
Bring your friend with you. That is...
This is out of control.
Stunning. Gorgeous.
This is quite the dress.
Okay, princess.
Hey,
This is your dress.
I see a price tag on this dress.
There's
at
a
all,
price on these two.
which
Let's
is freaking me
check.
out a little bit. There's nothing.
Mine's
Let me see yours.
$1,200.
1,200 bucks.
And
This is
go,
900
it's-
bucks. This is gorgeous.
This is
I should
12.
just call Eunice.
And
I'm
this
just
is
gonna give her a
1,200.
call.
What do you think?
Hi, Eunice. It's Benjamin calling back again. I just had a quick question. One of the dresses came with the little shrug jacket. I'm wondering what the price is on that one.
That one's $2,200.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, awesome! For the girl that wasn't gonna spend any money on the dress and have it custom made for nothing, just fabric price.
But
$2,200.
But it fits. It's you know
amazing.
what? Money versus.
You know what?
And I'm sorry, you would not get that detail in a homemade dress.
No.
$2,200 was not in my budget.
Okay, well,
It wasn't in my budget.
budgets change.
Okay.
It's stunning.
I think
Rachel.
you need to think about it very seriously.
This is
Yeah.
so stunning.
Think.
And the price was stunning too.
But okay,
wait a
fine. Okay, fine. Okay,
Fine?
I'll buy
What
the
does that
dress.
mean?
I'll buy the
Fine,
dress. I'll buy the dress.
You
I'll
got
buy
the. You're gonna get the dress.
I'll buy the dress. When Jason first suggested the idea of having a barbecue at the wedding, I thought, oh my God, here we go again. He's got a country wedding and beer and barbecue on the brain. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a disaster. And then we went in and we had that big taste testing and it was incredible.
This is real Southern style barbecue. This is barn dance barbecue, what we put together for you.
No. Barn dance, not good word. Barn dance.
This is gonna be dance.
There's no barn dance!
No, but like, let's look at this stuff. Like what we're getting here. This is not you're freaked out about the pig on the spit. That is beautiful food.
All right, Angelique, you gonna try some of this?
Yeah, I'll try a little bit, sweetie. Here.
Marty, this looks
Okay.
absolutely incredible.
So get started with that. We're also gonna do some chicken. Some people don't eat beef.
Beautiful.
It's also a wedding. We'll always like to give 2 meat options at a wedding.
Wow.
So we've grilled some chicken for you.
Now, I'm a saucy kind of girl. What is that?
That's
all
a
about?
roasted red pepper mayo.
Oh, my Lord, I love that. This is impressive.
I mean, this looks fabulous and it tastes wonderful.
Tastes better.
But I need to ask, what does this cost?
That's a good question.
See?
That's the good
There you go.
question.
That's me.
You're looking at about $22 a person for
Wow.
the food. And
For the food. And is
there
that 2
is-
meats?
That's 2 meats and 3 side dishes.
Really?
Wow. Wow.
20?
You look at him with the big grin, like, yeah!
This is a nice fancy, like it's a fancier salad and a nice cut of meat and chicken breast.
I said that about him. He's a nice cut of meat, too. Well done, baby.
Watch out, Jason. You may be cut up and served at your own wedding.
That's for this one too, though. But like, there is the ultimate cue.
Absolutely.
This is not the ultimate cue.
No.
What is the ultimate cue?
You can go all the way up to, we do a whole roast beef tenderloin carving station, carved with herb chicken, 3 side dishes, a little bit more upgraded, a little bit fancy. You're looking at about $42 a person for that.
Okay, that's like double.
That's double.
That's kind of a lot.
It
This
adds
already
up.
tastes so good.
This is tender enough as it is, but like
This
the
is
tenderloin.
beautiful. But tenderloin to me is like you sit down in a banquet hall and have tenderloin.
Yeah.
It's not a barbecue feel. Right now, this is already a step up from what you thought.
A big step up.
There you go.
Huge step up.
And every step you take is a step up in price.
The reception is about 2 hours away, really.
You mean 2 hours there
Yes.
and 2 hours back?
Yes, 4 hours of travel.
4 hours.
Yeah. What would that surcharge be?
You're looking between $300 and $400.
She's gonna lose it. She's
Not part of the plan.
either basic queue or ultimate queue.
Basic cue.
Ultimate cue.
Basic cue. To me, this is already an upgraded barbecue.
It is.
Way upgraded.
It
There's no
is.
need to upgrade the upgrade.
I mean, you're not having your traditional, barbecued hamburgers and hot dogs. So I
Exactly.
think your guests are going to go, wow.
Yeah.
So Rachel, are you happy?
Now I'm happy.
Yeah.
On the wedding day, she shows up almost bald.
I was not
nothing
bald.
on your head.
It was trendy. Boy short
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah.
It was trendy.
Yeah, sure.
It was nice. I thought it looked nice. Everybody says I have a head for short hair,
Except me.
except you.
When shopping for your wedding wardrobe, remember, a striking dress usually comes with a knockout price.
It's stunning,
I think
Rachel.
you need to think about it very seriously.
Yeah.
But $2,200 was not in my budget.
And later, we'll let you know if this bride was able to strike a balance or just knocked out her savings.
I had a very specific vision for my centerpieces.
She had a specific vision for everything.
Well, that's what I do for a living.
I know.
That is beautiful. Oh my gosh.
This is what you like.
Oh my gosh, Rosalind, that's gorgeous. You've outdone yourself. Wow.
See, I like the tall and I like the small. I'm not sure.
I like them too. And my whole thing about centerpieces is that I don't want them to be this big intrusive thing on the table so that people can't see past them.
No, that's
So-
true. Do you like the orchid or do you like the cymbidium orchid?
Before I say yes or no if I like the orchid, can we find out how much the orchid is?
That's true.
I don't want to get attached to something that's not in our budget.
Okay, this one is like a couple of blooms of the orchids in there, submerged, again with the candles on top.
Yeah.
It will be around about $25. And then these two with the dendrobium orchid submerged, they will be around about $15, including the beads and the candles.
Can we ask how much is the large one though?
It will be around about 30.
That's 30? Mm-hmm. Which ones that you like?
I actually really like this, and I think this is closer to a sort of more organic and wild, outdoorsy feel. And I feel like this gives us a bit more of that. And I don't like the fact that that's 25 versus 15.
There's what the point I'm listening to is the money. Okay, so which one are we doing? Are we doing the tall or the short or mixture?
I can have it all.
Oh,
And
you
for a
can
good
have it all.
price.
Famous last words, Rach.
Including the debt at the end.
So we can do 6 of those.
Yep.
And 8 of these.
So 6 of those at 30,
30.
is 180. 8 of these at 15 is 120.
120.
So we're at a total of
Unbelievable,
300
$300
all in for your centerpieces.
Love it.
But are you gonna love the delivery fee?
The only big concern I have is we have a distance issue, which means delivery. Our location is 2 hours to and 2 hours back. Can I ask how much that might be?
Do you want to sit down?
Do you want to sit down?
Maybe. And a martini might be in order too. Give it to me. Give it to me.
I would say anywhere between $500 to $600.
Oh, Angelique. Ooh, it's almost at this point gonna be cheaper for us to move the entire farm to the city.
Yeah. Is there any way we can cut that cost of delivery?
You can pick it up 2 or 3 days before.
No kidding.
When you get there, you store it in a nice cool place. And then the day off, or just a couple of hours before the wedding, just add the water and put the floating candles.
This gets better all the time.
So the whole thing with no delivery, you're looking at $300.
Unbelievable.
You lucked out,
Rosalind,
girl.
I could kiss you.
It was kind of difficult to get a ring on my ring finger because it's injured, it got broken. So it was kind of nice that Angelique knew a guy to get that done.
As I told you, my groom has, can you just show him your finger first? He has an issue with a finger.
Okay.
We need to get a wedding band over that.
Okay.
Now, he has his wedding band.
Yes.
However, we need it to somehow fit. So I'm hoping you can give us some options.
Yes.
We need to somehow get it on and stay on.
Okay.
Brought in a little thing that I keep in my kit in my car. And I've got some gold pieces.
Okay.
You know, I was hoping to somehow reuse some of these.
We can certainly use the white gold.
Yeah, because it's a white gold ring. That's why it's going to be one of these two over here.
Perfect. That'll be great.
Where are those ones from?
These are actually from my first marriage. They're perfectly good rings.
Oh, that is just a, no.
I'm not using a ring from your first marriage.
Why
to make it
not?
for your
It's
new
perfectly
marriage.
good. It's perfectly
Gold is
good.
gold, but karma is karma.
You're gonna use your previous marriage's wedding rings.
Well, the other option is I could sell them, right? I thought about selling them, and then I would just get money for them, and the money could go towards the ring. So why not avoid that step altogether and just, you know, right?
Yeah.
Could you use those, Andrew?
Absolutely.
I'm not using stuff from one of your past relationships.
That's true.
A past marriage? No, that's
Yeah, but
just...
look at it this way. You could consider it as you know, melting down the old relationship and reworking it into something new.
I'm not considering it at all.
Apparently, we need more options.
I'd say you had better find another option quick before this gets ugly.
Your cheapest option, what I would do is I would slice the ring in half, open it up, okay, and then on that wedding day, you put it on the finger and you squeeze it closed.
So you'll have it bigger
I'll have it the correct size bigger.
to go over, and then we are responsible to making it tighter.
That's what I was thinking. What's that one?
You're looking at about $50.
How do we go about doing that?
Dad can do it.
You're not talking about right at the ceremony.
Not at the wedding.
Oh, yeah, time out.
Time out!
I could give you the pliers, but I don't really trust you with putting pliers. Like, you're gonna slip it
That's
off.
true.
Oh.
Okay.
This is your future wife you're talking about.
I can do it in half an hour.
Really?
So while you wait, you can sit. I'll cut it for you.
kidding.
You can do it straight away.
If you can do this right now, then I'll
You're done.
cash sold. You can throw $5 on top for speedy delivery.
Excellent. There you go. All right, guys.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Great.
Well, thank you, Andrew. You totally solved the.
What?
All right, perfect. Well, we'll wait then.
From her previous marriage. Good idea. Like, no.
Well, I was trying to be budget conscious.
No.
Reduce, reuse, and recycle.
No.
I really wanted a chic wedding, and one of the ways I decided to do that was to enhance the champagne.
Yeah, I had my own ideas on enhancing the alcohol selection at the venue.
And what did that involve?
Volume.
We've got wedding things.
Yeah.
You're gonna love it.
You're gonna love it. Check it out.
What am I checking out?
It's little flowers, little hibiscus flowers, and they go into the champagne, into the flute, and they bloom.
It's springtime in a glass.
It is springtime in a glass. And you can eat it.
Yes.
It has perks.
I like
It's
that.
aesthetically pleasing and delicious.
And edible.
What more could you ask for?
It's perfect.
Wow, you can't put a price on that, but you will.
This is for the bridal party and for all the guests.
Okay.
$47. So that's 160 people that are gonna have little edible springtime in a glass.
Yeah, it's not gonna work for the mugs.
What mugs?
The pewter mugs are.
What pewter mugs?
For the wedding.
What?
It's a classic thing to have at the wedding.
Where are they?
They're in the closet.
Can I see them?
Yeah. They're nice pewter beer steins. and
Chop,
you can't
chop,
even
let's
see
go,
it.
let's see them.
Let me see.
Let me
Watch
see
me
them.
run. Watch me run.
No, springtime cannot come out of a beer stein.
There you have a
Get
point.
a deal on these things. Check these out. That's classic. That's how you drink
great,
a beer.
honey.
That's how you drink a beer.
really, really great.
Yeah,
I love
that's
these.
beer goggles. You get two of them, that's beer goggles for you.
You must have been wearing some when you bought these.
What are we going to do with those? And how much were these?
$30 each.
$30
Yeah.
each?
That's a good price, man.
Each! And how many do we have?
Pewter.
How many do we have?
I got 10 of them.
10 of them for $30 each.
I got some for the girls, too.
Honey, this is $47 for an entire wow factor for 160 people.
I love them.
Oh, honey bunny.
That's part of a wedding.
That is the end of my styling career right there.
Yeah, it's the beginning of mine. Yeah.
No, honey,
great.
they have to go back. They
Well,
have to go back, sweetheart.
No, they're already bought. I already paid for these things. Like, beer tastes good.
I'm just gonna let you keep talking.
You know what? Why don't we see these flowers in action?
Yes, let's
make
see the
this happen,
flowers
maybe.
in action.
Oh!
Oh my God, they're huge.
Those are ugly.
Let's see what happens now.
Okay, when does the magic happen?
I think it's happening.
I think it's right before. Look at this one, how dark this is.
Bigger.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's amazing. Down the hatch.
Kind of like a beet.
Try it now.
With
Kinda
not
like-
as much as a kick.
It actually tastes good. The texture's a little weird, but
Okay.
delicious.
Let's
I
get
like the fact that you can eat it.
So flowers are a done deal. We are going to go with the flowers and the beer steins go back.
No, I'll go for the flowers. You can have the flowers, but those beer steins aren't going back. Like, I like those things. I bought them for a reason.
Hey, they're no good to us. Like, what are we going to do with that?
I'm not budging. Me and the boys are taking these things. I can bring the ones back to the girls.
Why don't we do that? Why
So
don't
if
we
you're-
spare the ladies and give them their champagne with their pretty little flowers?
I can do that. You can keep your flowers, and we're all happy.
Done and done. Flowers and pewters. It's
Flowers and pewters,
wedding
as it is.
And you
for
bring
a
them
king.
back. I'm not bringing them back.
Oh, come on.
It's a compromise.
That's what you have an assistant for, isn't it?
Thank you, Patrick.
We didn't really set a budget. We had so much school debt. We were $60,000 in debt. We just kind of were like, well, let's just add to it. And we try to do things as cheaply as possible and still make it nice.
We still do.
Yeah, we still do.
When it comes to planning your wedding, some of your partner's ideas may not ring true.
You can't use your previous marriage in this marriage's wedding rings.
I thought about selling them and the money could go towards the ring, so why not avoid that step altogether and just, you know.
Later, we'll let you know if ideas like these were worth their weight in gold.
We had the idea of doing a costume rehearsal because it's a little bit different, and we thought it could be a lot of fun.
My assistant Benji came with us to the costume rental house to see what we could find, and it was fun.
It was.
Oh my God, look at this. Craziness. That is crazy.
Fringe tassel.
Ooh, my granny had a hat just like that.
Really?
Unbelievable.
That's
that
actually
it
really
fits.
cute.
It fits my huge, gigantic head. Unheard
That's
of.
really cute.
Hey, baby, check it out. I'm you. Check it out. I'm you. You gotta like that. Ta-da.
Nothing beats a bride with a beard.
You gotta like that,
And hard to look at.
eh? Yeah, I know. Nice, nice.
You know what? This is perfect.
What do you think?
This is what you're
You think you can
looking
look this
for.
on this dress? You think I can keep the gloves nice and white? I'm done.
Need some boobs.
I'm done. I walked right over to this, and I'm like, I'm sold.
Unbelievable.
How do you like that,
Best
eh?
idea.
It's pretty good.
We need to do this. We need to flip
Yeah.
the script and have this be your rehearsal shtick.
Yeah, I just want to play with my hair.
Something tells me those golden locks aren't free.
Nice.
We need to get you into a groom costume.
This will be the traditional wedding.
She's gonna look sexy in that,
Oh
too.
my God, so handsome.
And so broke.
Oh my God, it fits my head.
This is
Unbelievable.
amazing.
That looks good.
But you know, the only hindrance here is the money. Like, how much are we talking about for all
Yeah,
this
this wasn't too
getup?
bad. What'd she say? It was like 150 for this?
That's right.
And how much is mine?
$125, head to toe.
Oh my God, babe!
Well, that's amazing. Look at this stuff.
Oh!
I got this, and I got this, and I got this.
It's layers of savings.
Yeah, it's
It also could be described as layers of debt.
It's pretty worth it. We need to make this happen.
Like $300 on top of everything else, honey.
I think you have to do it. I hate to be the bully here, but we're stylists. You gotta represent.
nice.
All right. I don't honestly think that we're gonna find that for your size anywhere but here, and it is pretty amazing.
Sold?
Fine.
You like it?
I love it.
I think we're making the right choice.
Cool.
It's good.
You're gonna be in trouble.
You still gonna marry me, baby? Ta-da!
We had to sit down with Angelique to talk about the budget.
So about this time in our relationship when planning your wedding, we're gonna do this. And you're wondering, what is this?
I'm scared because I
know.
see lots
You
of
see
numbers floating around, and there's red stuff on the page.
Yeah, exactly. This is going to be your little bit of a budget reveal for you. I want you guys to understand where you're coming from financially, and I want to make you aware and put you both on the same page, okay?
Can we have a little bit of maybe a shot in here?
No booze
while
in
we do
there.
this?
You are spending a little bit over just with delivery fees. Look at this, food, right now. You had a set budget for food, we're already over, okay? Again, that's okay, I understand that. But look at this, see the red here? You're over just $350 in a delivery fee for the food.
I think that what we had planned when we decided that we would do this out of town is that so much of this would be able to be sourced locally.
Yeah.
And then when we checked it out and realized that there really aren't that many options and we didn't want to compromise on certain things, we had to have it brought in.
But then you didn't also consider...
We didn't consider the
going
travel.
back
to
the city.
Yeah, and that too.
I had no idea weddings were this expensive. From day one, I've been just blindsided by this hidden cost and that hidden cost, so it is no surprise we are not even close to our budget.
How are we doing with the dress? Is it almost done?
The dress, I got talked into the dress a little bit, which put me over budget.
Okay, now originally we had a $1,000 budget.
That's right.
With the
And
fabric.
That's right, which Carrie was gonna make. I actually ended up buying a kind of an off-the-rack dress, which cost me more than that.
So more than
How
the
much
original
for that?
1,000. How much?
Like, once everything's altered and accessories, we're probably up to about three grand.
That's ridiculous. You tripled a $1,000 budget.
But it's my dress.
Well, I understand that, but
Well,
Don't you get deals?
It's the dress, you know?
Okay.
diamonds
But-
all over it.
Pretty much.
Well, and not just that, but okay, so you've gone over by 2,000. It adds up plus all the extra fees. You guys are just kind of spending and spending.
It's spun out of control.
Really?
Let's just say it's
really?
just
Okay.
spun out of
I
control.
have some good news.
Nice.
Tell us the
Decor,
good news.
because you were being so creative, you're actually under budget.
Yes, I will work in this town again.
Only by $50. But you did it. This is, again, it was your vision.
Perfect.
You said it, you could make it happen, and you did.
Doesn't cover the difference in the dress, but it's a start.
No, your centerpieces, because again, you figured out ways to save money by having a friend do the pickup. You don't have to pay for that delivery charge, which would have been $500-600. You saved money.
Yeah.
But you've really gone over in a lot of
What we
others.
saved is not.
Not even.
way
Does
to
not
go.
No, it
cover
isn't.
it. Yeah,
Exactly.
no.
Where are you guys willing to cut?
The things that we could have cut on.
No, not could have. That we can.
If it's on the sheet, we need it.
You've got to cut somewhere.
No.
Okay?
A lot of red there.
Is there anything else I need to know at this point to put in?
No, that's it. That's
Okay,
it.
good.
Nothing.
Alrighty.
No.
Wait.
The day finally arrived when we had to set everything up. The tent was in place and everything had to be then transformed.
It's like a big drum roll of stress, but we didn't even break a sweat
Or a nail.
or a nail.
Oh, good stuff, Jason.
Nice work, honey.
Thank you.
Nice work.
And Grant.
Now,
this
is it
together.
almost all done?
It's almost all done. All we have to do now is figure out where the white
getting there.
lanterns are gonna go with the candles in.
I'm impressed. You guys got a lot done today. I mean, it's excellent. The tent's up. Everybody's happy with the layout. Guys have been working hard.
Very
They did
hard.
good. So now, just a little bit tomorrow to do, and then boom.
Boom!
Ah.
With the farm transformed and Angelique's seal of approval, there was another transformation about to take place.
I just figured I'd be a D. Okay. That sits a lot better than it did in the store. I think if I put this on first, that's a pretty thing for over top.
I think so.
Okay. Whoever invented this?
Too tight.
I like it tight. Show off my figure.
As they say, if you've got it, flaunt it.
You are gorgeous.
And just when you think you've seen it all, our wedding planner was in on the fun.
I'm your drunken prom date. Look at you.
like it.
Look at you. Mwah.
A 6-foot bride, a prom queen planner, and all the wedding party and costume ready to begin the rehearsal.
Do it again with fervor.
Hear that breeze coming out?
Don't you like that? Look at how much he's smiling. That's what's got me disturbed.
The rehearsal was a success, and everyone had a devilish time.
The tradition is to keep the top tier for a year and eat it on your first anniversary.
And we did that. I
Yes,
remember
we did.
doing that.
It didn't taste very good after a year.
No, it didn't.
It was pretty dry.
Yes.
When it comes to sharing the job of planning a wedding, it's best that everyone is clear about their role.
How much are we talking about for all
No,
this
this wasn't
getup?
too bad. 150 for this?
That's right.
That's amazing. Look at this stuff. I got this, and I got this, and I got this.
The layers of savings.
And soon we'll discover if having 2 brides meant paying double the amount.
The morning of the wedding, our hotel suite looked like a harem. We had hair and makeup in there. They were filling me up with champagne. I did not let it stress me out at that point.
Cheers.
Cheers.
While the girls sipped their champagne, the guys were all tied up.
Getting ready with the guys was kind of like getting ready for any day. Putting clothes on.
I'm so glad it was so special for you, honey.
Oh, like this?
Thank you.
Then like this.
Unfold.
And then fold.
Fold.
That to that.
That's not how it's supposed to go.
It looks
like it's like a tribute to the Rockies.
Somebody here will know, and they'll look at it and they'll be like, oh my God, your poof is not poofed as it should be. Hey, don't worry about it. Just put them in your pocket. Like, whatever.
Guys will be guys, and our imaginative girls had a few tricks up their sleeve.
And now I'm gonna put the shoes on and hopefully not topple over. Oh my God, I'm starting to sweat. When you sweat in satin, it is a horrific sight. And I hope they don't poke through on the sides.
I hope you can't see them, so you have
That's good, that's pretty good.
Panty liner sales are gonna go through the roof.
You know what, we could take a couple extra with us, actually.
Okay. I'll put some in my purse.
Pumping?
We are ready.
Bustling?
Bustling.
Can I just see if I can walk to the door, because I have not walked in this dress yet. I can walk. It is like dragging an army of people behind you.
Our bride was set with panty liners in place, but Angelique had a few last-minute fixins and frolicking in the woods.
Kim, did you happen to notice, well, with all those flowers, is there 3 little vases?
I didn't see them, no.
Oh, yay. I might have to quickly make something.
Oh, well, we throw something together.
Exactly. Okay.
Okay, yes, that's perfect. That's just what we need right there.
Okay, can you get the moss, please? Clean it off, dig it up, and away we go. Is there a wild animal? Something's back there.
Yes.
Angelique's quick thinking created last-minute centerpieces, but there was one more problem to solve.
Nobody knows where Rachel's ring is.
The guys don't know where the wedding band is?
No. Jason asked me to ask you.
I don't have it. He lost the ring?
Well, he didn't lose it. He said he never had it.
Did the best man have it?
No. That's his...
There he is, he found it. Jason, tell me you have happy news.
I got my wedding ring.
Where's Rachel's?
That's what I said. Adam probably needs both of these. Where her, I don't have any idea where Rachel's rings are.
I've got my wedding band that I'll give you.
No, this is silly. I can get Rachel's ring somewhere.
Let me call her. Maybe she has it.
Whoever had last still has it.
All right, let me just find out.
Oh, that's silly.
What?
Can I speak to Karen? Are you on speakerphone? Okay, good, because this is serious. Do you have Rachel's wedding ring?
Yeah.
I'll give you mine, just in case, okay?
The backup
Hi,
service
Tom,
is
it's
good.
Angelique. Do you have Rachel's wedding ring? Does anybody? Okay, we need to ask Rachel now. It's time to ask Rachel. Ask Rachel where the wedding rings went. She's saying it's not her responsibility. It's at the farm. Where at the farm? Does she know where they were left? Hidden at the farm.
Wait.
Yes.
I know where they are.
Okay, never mind. Jason knows where they are. Thanks.
Where's my dad? No, I know where they are.
Okay, bye. All right, go.
We put them in a very safe location.
That's exactly what she said. Go, go, go.
Genius.
Well, thank God I remembered 5 minutes before the ceremony.
If I'd actually spoken to you on the phone that morning about that
killed
problem,
me.
yeah, it would have, not been pretty.
Yeah.
To you and Rachel.
Yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful day.
Jason's pewter beer steins were a hit with the boys, and while they took one last swig, the bride was arriving in style and the ceremony was set to begin.
When I walked down the aisle, I was in awe. The emotion really overtook me when everybody stood up, that it kind of hit me. And I was just like, okay, keep it together, keep it together.
Jason, you speak these words.
Rachel, I take you to be my partner, loving what I know of you and trusting what I do not yet know. I promise to love and to cherish you through whatever life will bring us. I memorized it.
Apparently, I didn't.
You're up.
Jason, I love you, and I give you this ring to wear with love and joy. I promise to encourage and inspire you. That didn't take long. To laugh with you and comfort you in times of sorrow and struggle.
Dad,
Need a mechanical assist.
this is something I've never experienced before, but he's making sure that ring stays on there forever.
We're good.
Okay, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Please greet each other with a kiss.
Most memorable part of my wedding night was my brother-in-law was asleep in our bed. And we spent the evening just sitting around waiting to go to the airport very early the next morning.
When it comes to your wedding day, be sure to clamp down on any possible problems.
This is something I've never experienced before, but he's making sure that ring stays on there forever.
Soon, we'll reveal if this groom kept his word to his bride and his spending under budget.
When I came into the tent, it was perfect. It was exactly as I had envisioned it. And I had had this vision for months and months and months. And there it was, executed. It was gorgeous. It looks
That's
beautiful.
awesome. It's gorgeous. And it's
Thanks,
warm.
Ange.
It's nice and warm in here.
It's very warm.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And with that, the champagne was served, and the guests couldn't resist the sizzling barbecue.
Reception was awesome. We had a lot of people. It was just kind of, go ahead, barbecue's open. If you're really hungry, you got in line right away. If you wanted to wait, you just waited. And they just went through the barbecue, came back in, sat with who you wanted to seat with. It wasn't really tight on, this is your chair. You just sat wherever you were. You were thirsty, you went to the bar. Our bar was open all day long. So it was just great, relaxed, fun, stylish.
The barbecue was delicious, the tent was magical, and this outdoor party went on into the night.
Today was amazing. It was outstanding. It was everything we could ever dreamt of.
It was
and what we wished.
everything, everything. I could not have dreamed this any better than it was.
No, I don't even know I was dreaming, but I am now.
It was perfect. Every bit.
Perfect? But will you feel that when you see the bill?
The original budget we handed to Angelique was $15,000. I can't decide what was more fun, picking out our costumes or wearing them for the rehearsal. Total cost, $275.
The edible flowers were a huge hit. For the flowers and the beer signs that we did keep, the total was $321.
I definitely was able to pull my vision together for bringing outdoors in. Decor costs for fabric, flowers, and tree stands was $868.
Angelique was super helpful. She totally knew her stuff. Her fee was $2,100.
My dress was a teensy bit more than if I had had it made from scratch. With alterations and accessories, the total cost was $3,659.
The farm was a perfect venue for our wedding. For the tent, the rentals, the food, and the alcohol, $15,292.
Miscellaneous costs, including transportation, DJ, photography, came to $12,416.
What we actually spent was $34,931.
Which puts us over by a massive $19,931, which is like a trip around the world for a year.
Not the way you travel. Oof.
Well, 6 months now.
The meat has been grilled, the couple has had their first dance, and love blossomed in a glass. The only question left is, did Angelique get the lanterns lit before the sun came up?
I don't think I prepared for the kiss there.
Nope.
Did you?
Nope.
No.
But I practiced weeks before with somebody else. And,
Her side of family is so cheap, I don't even have a wedding band. So
You had it, you took it out. Don't tell lies.
That's gonna leave a mark.